Trying to be perfect, trying to achieve perfection. So that's our topic for. There is nothing to do, there is nowhere to go, there is no one to please. Imagine if that were true every minute of your day, because you are perfect just the way you are, with everything that you possess, and with every success that you've achieved. If that would be true, that's what I say, right, during the meditation. There is nowhere to go, there is nothing to do, there is no one to please. That's an attitude of mind. When you try to achieve perfection, what are you trying to do? You're trying to be like somebody else. It's not that you're competing with yourself to reach the highest standards that you possibly could. But most often, the stress comes from trying to be like somebody else. And that's not always possible. When you fall short of those expectations, the result is stress. Everyone wants a perfect child. You want your child to be perfect. Go to school, study well, not drink, not do all the other nefarious activities, marry the right boy from the right community, earning a nice 6-7 figure salary. Everything has to be perfect. But who decided this? Who decided what is perfection? If you look around you, the world as it is just perfect. The imperfections are not in you, but are just in your mind, are just in your head. Just about what you believe is the way to be. I saw a very beautiful ad in somebody had put on Facebook of famous women like Mother Teresa and Hindu women and Muslim women and Puritan women all wearing hats. Now our cultural norms are very different. Nowadays covering your head is looked on with a lot of suspicion. But some of Mother Teresa has her head covered. The Puritan women had their heads covered. Hindu women have their heads covered. Muslim women have their heads covered. People from all backgrounds and all religions cover their head. And it's not a good or a bad thing. Each culture has got its own norms. It's got its own ideas about what is perfection. So mother should stay home and not cook, and that's not acceptable. The mother stays home, she does the cooking, she cleans the house, she does everything else, while the husband goes out to work, and that's a perfect household. And that's how it was a few years back. Guess what? When the women entered the workforce, they still had to cook and take care of the children and make those phone calls. And that's where the conflict comes in. You're trying to be perfect, not only in a woman's world, but in a man's world. You're trying to compete, not only with yourself, but with all the other people around you. You've got to be good at your job. You've got to be successful at your job. What is success? Success is bringing the bucks home. Success is promotions. Success is buying the Lexus. Success is wearing the Armani clothes, carrying a Kate Spade bag. That's success. Only losers carry relic bags or whatever they call it. Okay? And we're always trying to get that perfect circle. Right now, at this minute, everything is perfect as it is. There is nothing that you can achieve that you haven't achieved in this moment. If you think that you're going to become a great a millionaire and your business is going to take off in 2017, that's still a dream. The perfection exists right now with the effort that you're putting in to your business to make it flourish. And if that effort is 100%, then you've achieved the success you need and your life is perfect. And if you see, life itself is in cycles. And actually you come back full circle by the time you're 90 years old. You started off unable to walk, unable to eat, unable to do things for yourself, unable to think clearly or speak. Most often by the time you turn 90, you're back there. Life goes full circle, just like a perfect circle. And each part of this circle is part of the whole. And it's all good. And it's all good. What are you trying to achieve? Who are you trying to please? You're trying to, please your boss. You want your mother to say you did well. You want your children to be proud of you. Well, they can be proud of you if you make a good casserole as much as if you bring in $200,000. That's how you need to train them. There is no one to please because you can never please anyone. Not enough. They'll be happy with you in one part of your life and not happy in another. There's so many parts to you. As working women, you do so many different things. You compete in sports, you compete in activities, you participate in the arts, you work, you cook, you're a mentor, you do so many things. And it's all perfect. You got to 30% of what you wanted to do in the day, you still got to 30%, and that's perfect. There's nothing more to be done because whatever could be done has to be done today. Right now, whatever it is that you have is all that you'll ever possess. We need to be happy with small successes. We're looking for the big picture. We're looking for the time when the book sells 1 million copies. But when one person sends me an email saying, I read the book and I loved it, that's perfection in itself. What does it matter if 1 million people read it or didn't read? That one person really was moved by what I wrote. And I've achieved what I had to achieve for this moment. For this moment. So what are we looking for? We're just looking to be happy. We're just looking, I don't know if any of you saw my Facebook post today, but imagine a time, is what I said, when you're just happy for no reason. Your relationships, you attract the relationships that you want. And you have the abundance you seek. And problems are just small hiccups. That can very well be you. It's all a matter of perspective. That perfection that you seek is not outside, is not in this world. It is already there inside of you. At at this moment you can drop everything and say, I am happy. Because it's just a feeling. It's all a feeling. A feeling of peace, a feeling of calm, a feeling of joy. And if you start your day, like I say, with that happiness decision, and say, I will be happy today and every day, and I will not let any person, any event, any situation rob me of that birthright, then you have it. That boss can't take away your perfect day. Putting too much salt in the food can't take away that perfect day. Relatives visiting can't take away that perfect day. Your daughter being rude to you can't take away that perfect day. Because that's all happening outside of you. Inside, you're like the depths of the ocean. There is that calm, there is that peace. There is something within you that cannot be shifted, that cannot be buffeted. The waves take place only on the surface. All this, I want to do this, I want to be here, I want to achieve that. That's all out there on the surface. Underneath is this perfect calm. And when you dive into the meditation, that's what you're trying to reach. That state where I have nowhere to go, I have nothing to do, I have no one to please. So what perfection are you seeking? It's already there. It's already there. There is nothing to be done. You just have to access it. You just have to get to that place that's calm and that's peaceful. You do what you have to do in this world, and then you retreat. And remind yourself that I am the perfection I seek. I am the love I seek. Nothing outside is ever going to give it to you. Ever. No relationship, no gift. It will make you smile for a little while. But the first time you have that fight and you're sitting in your room crying into your pillow, or that person breaks up with you and leaves you in the lurch, you're in the depths of depression. Why? There are hundreds of people out in this world. So that one person decides that you're going to be happy, or that your life is perfect. Your journey is alone. And that's why you need to retreat into this space every now and again. Just to tell yourself that I don't need anything to complete me. The divine has made me perfect. He's given me hands so I can eat, eyes that I can see, a nose that I can smell, ears that I can hear, and a brain that can intellectualize. The only thing he gave me that I don't really need is the mind. Because that's the one that messes me up. So don't seek that perfection outside. Know that inside, it's all good. It's all good.